Once again, this is Awee Abayari reporting live for Public Affairs. I'm with Solita Wakefield, who is the General Manager for Bistro 7107. This is actually one of the popular restaurants for Filipino Americans and, of course, for the mainstream. They come here and taste Filipino food at the highest level. Now, Solita actually has a background in banking, I suppose, because she worked for the World Bank for many years. But here she is. She's managing a restaurant. Solita, why don't you greet our viewers around the world?
Well, hello, greetings, welcome. I hope that you will be able to come and visit our restaurant here in Washington, D.C. Actually, in Arlington, Virginia. We're like 5 miles away from D.C. This is called Bistro 7107. And if you're wondering why it's 7107, those are the official number of islands that we have in the Philippines. So that's 7107. So welcome po. I hope you will come and enjoy our cuisine. And just to let you know, we were just ranked #1 in Tabelog across America of the top 9 Filipino restaurants. So we're very proud of that.
Tell us about your experience in the field of restaurant business.
It's not a walk in the park. It's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of time. It's you probably lose all your time on holidays. It's also rewarding though if the customers enjoy their food.
So what does a worker from the World Bank experience when she enters the restaurant business?
Totally different. But I think the reason why I'm here, well, of course, the owner is a very good friend. And secondly, we do want the regular non-Filipino market out there to know Filipino food. They do not know very much about our cuisine because we hardly have restaurants in this area, you know, in the Northern Virginia area. And they know, let's see, Japanese, Korean, Thai, Vietnamese, but the Filipino cuisine, they are not aware of it because most of our food are inside grocery stores, which they're not familiar with. So this is our first attempt to do it, and it's been very successful. More than 50% of our customers are non-Filipinos.
Oh, so glad to hear that. But Solita, what have been your first challenge when you tried to put up the restaurant?
I think it's managing people. Because my work at the World Bank and IMF is mostly on research. And though I do mingle with other people, it's really mostly research. And here I have to deal with customers. I have to deal with managing my servers. I have to deal with marketing. I have to deal with a lot of things that go daily. From inventory to catering to all sorts of things. Very, very different from what I used to do. But it's challenging and rewarding.
And now that you've been seeing a little bit the fruits of your labor, what can you say are the happy moments that you spend in this restaurant?
The happy moments.
When do those things happen?
When I get surprised by some customer coming in and say, hey, I've just read you from the Washington Post, or you're in the Washingtonian magazine. Or they come and say, oh, the food is superb, and or I get a nice Yelp review. Those are the high moments, really.
Yes, it's exciting to know about the menu of this place. Do you have a special food that you try to promote in this restaurant, or everything is special?
Well, everything is special. What we are focusing on is really the presentation of the food. Because if you know Filipino food, when they come, especially like dinuguan, it's black and it's soupy and you don't know what you're eating. So we have presentation important. Our dinuguan doesn't look like that. It looks different. I wish I could show you a picture, but it's presentation. So even the non-Filipinos will be enticed to eat it. Because they don't look soupy, they don't look black, or you know the usual home cooking plate that we have. It's different.
What seems to be the favorite from among your customers?
They love crispy pata, sisig, kare-kare. Those are 3. They love the ukoy too, you know, and the lumpia. most of the non-Americans. Americans love the lumpia.
What about the hours of the restaurant? Do you find it a little bit difficult for you, or are you used to it now?
I'm used to it now. But in the beginning, it's like 10 to 12 hours a day. It's pretty tough. And you're on your feet most of the time, which I'm not used to because I used to be sitting in an office. But I'm used to it now.
That's right. So, now, Solita, what is your message for everyone who is watching you?
Well, I'm happy for that we are able to introduce Filipino cuisine now in this area, and I hope that if those Filipinos who will see this or hear from this have not been here yet, to patronize us, and also whatever other Filipino restaurants are in the area. We have to patronize our own, and I think that's good. And I think Filipinos should do business, because when we have business, you have a voice. We have to be, a stronger minority. Actually, we're not minorities, but we will be a stronger voice if we are in business, if we are making money, and not just being individualistic and working on our own.
Very good. Thank you so much for joining us today on Public Affairs. Awee Abayari reporting live.
Thank you.